Meow. Hi, chat. Hi, chat. Who do I see in the chat today? Hi, Johan. Hi, Ash. Hi, Yumi. Ooh, I closed it. Hi, Reggie. Hi, Book Boy. I don't know if Sin will show off. Sin is awake. We're in Sin's time zone for once. Oh, that's messed up, Reggie. You can watch the VODs. I think watching the VODs also lets you keep your streak. That's how I understood it, at least. You gotta watch the VODs on Twitch. Something like that. But you have to watch them within 24 hours of the stream. It's early. I mean it's 3:30 p.m. for me, so it's afternoon for me. It's early because I usually don't stream at 3:30 p.m. because I try to stream a little bit later to make sure the Americans can join us, but it is afternoon for me. Yeah, rip Reggie. I hope you have fun on the boat at least. I honestly, I'm gonna be so for real. I was considering just not streaming at all this weekend. The place where I live has been struggling under a historic record heat wave. And we've been struggling with temperatures between 35 and 40 degrees Celsius, which is between 85 and 90 degrees Fahrenheit for the freedom fighters in the stream. Isaac. Yeah, it's also Johan, you are in the same time zone for me. If I'm streaming at 11 p.m. for you, that's also 11 p.m. for me. It's because I like to stream before I go to bed. Yeah, that is me right now. So I almost didn't stream at all this weekend because it's been so hot and I have not been feeling like sitting on this chair in front of my computer and doing anything. But I was like, you know what? I want to do a small, short little stream at least. Exactly. I was like, I want to do something small. I want to do something short, so that we will at least have a little bit of a stream. So I looked in the suggestion box and I saw that Bookboy had put in this game, which is the Dark Queen of, I think that's pronounced Mortholme. Hi, Missy. Very early stream. I saw that Bookboy had recommended this game, and apparently it only like an hour, maybe 2 hours max to 100% this game. So I was like, that's perfect. So this is going to just be Highland. I've not played it. I don't know anything about it, but I'm glad you know it. Lenno's Ball. So I was like, I'm gonna just play this short little game. So the stream will probably only be like an hour or 2 hours max. Maybe 2.5 if we really wanna like, but probably not. Let's dive right in. Let's just get started here. Also, the title of the stream is a Dream SMP reference because I'm mentally ill. Royal Underling. My queen! An intruder has breached the castle! I think I should give him a silly voice. I don't know why that was my instinct, but he has a silly voice now. It's headed for you, your indomitable majesty. The royal guard, all slaughtered. That creature, it's relentless. I will deal with it myself. Forgive us, O Empress Everlasting. There he goes. Are you the royal underling? The hero? Your reign of terror ends today. My reign is eternal. A weakling like you cannot dream to overthrow me. And yet, that's what I'm here to do. You are here to be crushed under my heel. Okay, we're gonna kill this guy. Oh god. Oh god, maybe we're not gonna kill this guy. Oh, never mind. Bro did not have a lot of health. Royal Underling, there's a stain on my floor. Can you... Your reign of terror ends today. Another challenger. Flattering. Another challenger in a single night. Flattering. It's just me. Did you think I wouldn't try again? Those burned to ash usually do not know. No matter, your second chance will end the same. Oh my god, this hero has time traveling powers. It's a time loop. We shall see. Yes, we shall read the truth from your shattered bones. Is he gonna, like, know how to evade my attack now? Never mind. Bro did not know how to evade my attack. Oh my god. Your reign of terror ends today. I'm assuming he has been running. That's why I was panting. What was that cowardly footwork? I saw what you were about to do. It was silly of me to stay still the first time. Oh, so he was trying to dodge. He was just bad at it. Bah, pure chance. Try dodging one of these. Okay, now I have different attacks. I like the bloodstains not going away, by the way. Alright, not a pushover. Lost faith in your entrance line, didn't you? Did you? Might as well skip it. This could take a while after all. Oh, I can grind you to pace swiftly enough. One lucky sidestep does not change that. Not just the one, though. Okay. You do seem to have some other moves. I'll have to figure them out one by one. Why bother? Your own move does nothing. I feel but a pinprick. Fair enough, I'll have to improve on that. What are you rambling about? That sword is all you have. It was not enough. I think he's gonna get a better sword. Okay. Bro can jump now! Bro can jump now! Oh, he has more health! Oh, this is bad. Never mind. Never mind. I'm too strong for him. I'm assuming this is going to continue happening for a while at least. I can do this. How come you kept going after my first strike? What can I say? You've taught me how to take a hit or two. If you are this determined to stick around, I will gladly teach you how to stay down. I ship it. That, I'm afraid, might be a skill beyond me. As you wish. Your suffering shall be twofold. Whoa! Whoa, bro has arrows now. Okay. Oh my god. Len is being very bad at cleaning my floors. My royal underling. What do you think of the short bow? I picked it up from a chest in the gatehouse. The gatehouse? What are you talking about? The one in the southern keep. You don't know what's in your own castle? If it is beneath my throne, it is beneath me. My underlings take care of trivialities. You never leave this tower? Why would I? You know, that's a bit of a sad question. No, it is you who is sad. You claim to be free to go anywhere in this world, yet this is where you return to death and failure? I need her to move faster. I feel like she is severely hampered by the fact that she's like going as slow as she possibly can. She does not have a hurry in the world. Let's go, another round, another chance at new tactics. This is getting annoying. This persistent skittering of yours. Oh, is that a crack in your stoic front? Wishful thinking. Keep in mind, it is you whose blood covers my floor. Literally. I won't judge you for your frustration if you don't judge me for my excessive pleading. I am not frustrated, merely bored of repeating the same fight over and over. I suppose you might find this dull. While I keep improving, you seem stuck doing mostly the same thing. What audacity to angle for my envy. I do not need to improve to squash a cockroach like you. You will be the first to tire out. I don't know if you're right about that, Basti. Because he's... I don't know, but he seems pretty persistent. Oh my god, can you move a little bit quicker, bro? Thank you. Hi, pasas. Good spar. I really need to memorize the timing of the spell circle. I could dodge your attacks if you posed me any threat. With ease. Sure. But what would be the point? I am the Dark Queen of Mortholme, the butcher of 1,000 usurpers, impervious and undefeated. For now. Mouth off all you like. I know the truth of you. A fool who died to my first strike. No matter how many times you return, you cannot threaten me. The truth of me is that I'll be better every time. Better than the most powerful being in this world? You have the wildest imagination. It helps me keep going. Bro. I wanted to strike him while he ran away from my circle. I wonder if he hurts me enough if I can finally dodge, because that would be very nice. Please let me dodge. I like how the music stops when the hero dies. There are two genders in the chat right now. Zeke's Yuri obsession and Pasta's Fistin obsession. How quiet. Bro is getting another bow and arrow. Don't let your guard down. Oh, he got a better sword. Sorry about the wait. I knew you would show up. Always. Entire armies have done less to disturb the silence of my domain. You didn't miss me then? I mean, they are a little bit flirting right now. Like, there is a little bit of a vibe. Yeah, we haven't done a skunk stream in a while because it's so warm. I think if I tried playing Silk Song, it would just be me dying for 10 minutes and then rage quitting the game. It's so warm. I am... Like, it's impossible for me to concentrate on a hard game. So I didn't want to do Celeste or Silk Song because I feel like it's so warm. I'm not in a, like, actually locking in and gaming mood. You didn't miss me then? ... Let's... The bonfire of your corpse does bring warmth to these halls. Yeah, I'd miss this too. Oh my god, they're... I have rage quit before on stream. Do not think sentimentality will make me go easy on you. Good, what a lowly end to our dance it would be, were we not to give it our all. You have a way to go before I would need to give you my all. Bro, just make out already. Okay, they're actually damaging me. They're actually damaging me. Hold on. Hold on. Never mind. Oh. Okay, so instead of snapping her fingers to make the corpse disappear, she like kneeled and touched it. Okay. Okay. During Pride Month. During Pride Month. Is the hero... Well, I guess the hero can be any gender, right? This thing's pretty sweet, don't you think? A blessed sword, I take it. How did you get hold of such a thing? It was hidden in a waterfall, guarded by a Colossus Revenant. A real hassle, that was. Of course, you would find that irresistible. Honestly, it was thanks to the practice I've had with you that I managed to finally claim it. How very kind of you to credit me while off on your whimsical little adventure. Why don't you do the same? Go see what's out there, what you might gain. You ask a lot of questions, surely you're curious enough to do so. Sorry, I can't even pronounce that. A ludicrous suggestion. How could I? Where could I possibly go? This is my realm. One can climb no higher. Ah, you really cannot leave? You're stuck in this room forever? I rule here forever, as the Empress Everlasting. As a thing that cannot move on. If you were to fall, would that be the end of it? You couldn't return, not as an undying queen? I would refuse to fall. My might ensures my victory. It has since the very beginning. If might is all we're measuring, it is all that matters in this world. My world. That's what you must prove. Okay. Can you... I need her to be faster. She's so slow. She is so slow moving right now. Yeah, I know that's the point. Yeah, you know, Ash, I wait until you are in bed specifically. Like, specifically, as soon as you enter REM sleep, I click the start streaming button. And again. Why do you insist on destroying my legacy? You should have picked a better legacy than Eternal Reign. That's kind of rude. They're hating on my legacy in the chat right now. Yeah, that's also midnight for me. We are in the same time zone, Johan. I just stream whenever I feel like streaming. Still not quite there. Eternal things do exist. You plan to swing your sword at the laws of nature next? You're not a law of nature, you're a person. Is that what you think? Oh, we got the dehumanization in the chat. I know those wump enjoyers are clapping their hands together right now. If you are wrong, you are trapping yourself to die at my hand forever. You're trying to talk me into quitting, aren't you? Perhaps it would be a mercy. Be relieved of the burden of trying? Thanks, but no. Nope, turn around. I do wonder if the game is like somehow rigged to prevent you from dying like too early in the storyline, or if I can die just by not being good at it. Because if it's possible for me to die by not being good at the game, we might have a problem. Just a moment. I need to catch my breath. The thought of quitting has occurred to me. I keep thinking I've got you figured out. I'd hoped this new sword might do the trick. Yet you stand strong. Loop after loop. It's an uphill battle the whole time. Then why return? Why do you think? Because you like it here. Your soul is drawn to something only I can provide. Ayo. Yes, I am an UTC +2. It is currently 3:49 p.m. for me. True, it's been fun, this dance of ours. You truly are as unforgiving as they say. I am what I was made to be, nothing less. You don't wish to be more? It is wisdom to accept oneself as one is. This world places limits on us all. If there are limits, they're far beyond these walls. My fortress will stand tall as long as I am here to defend it. That is what I must fight for to endure, just as you too must fight for your truth. I will. I don't fear it breaking. Okay. I need somebody to come. Oh god, I'm getting my ass kicked. I need somebody to come clean this floor for real. They are cooking me a little bit. They are. Oh god. No, no, that's enough. Oh. Enough! I will not let you undo what I am. You wish to see my true face? Immutable, untouchable. Die. I need the hero to come in and be like, that was hot. Oof, that was brutal. And hot. Brutal is all I am. You should have believed me from the start. You mock me, pity me, call me a mere person? But now that you have pushed me to my limits, you can see what I truly am. The most merciless face of the immutable truth. Unchanging, unjust, unkillable. Your valiant fight brings you only meaningless suffering. Against the might of the status quo, your efforts do not matter. This is the full extent of my power. This is where your quest ends. Soon, I think, our dance will reach its end soon. You've shown me the true extent of your power. Thank you. I'm honored to be deemed a worthy opponent. You? Was that your goal all along? To see me at my worst? You unrelenting masochist! Heh, I'll take that too as a compliment. God, they are... Somebody on AO3 has to be writing them fucking, right? Like, I will not believe otherwise. Oh god. There she goes again. You already saw what happens when you push me too far. There is no hope for you. There's always hope, as long as I keep trying. Oh? That's what I've learned, out there in the world, in here with you. Stop talking down to me! Die! You're the one with no hope. You think you don't need it? Think again. No, I am... I am undying. Well, that warrants another oof. What a fearsome form you had up your sleeve. How come you kept it hidden till now? Oh my god. I said it's hideous, and then She said ... I wanted to say it's hideous, and she said ... So I guess she doesn't want to say that. No, it's suffocating. I tried to say it's suffocating, and she just said ... And then the option disappeared. It is unsuitable for an audience. The clumsy thing you started as would never have stayed in such suffocating darkness. You wished for me to stay. You are a curious little creature, utterly unlike me. It has made me realize the mistake I made in letting you in. What good does it do me to watch you? My world will not change, and you are back where you started, an utter failure. You're right, all that effort and I'm back at the beginning. But do you remember what happens next? Come, feed me with failure, show me your moves. One by one I'll figure them out. Pretty gay, I do have to say. We are shipping the hero and the queen. He also has 3 hearts now. Bro. Okay. Okay. Len, by the way, people were complaining that you haven't cleaned the floors yet. You're being a very bad Royals underling. There's a lot of blood on my floor right now. Right, 2 sets of spikes. Got to time it right. Does it even matter what I say? Every conversation leads us back to our duel. Your words have made it clear you mean to stand against me. Are you willing to step down? Then convince me of your change of heart. These words are all my heart has to offer. There is nothing else. You are the only one here given the opportunity to change. He is so... they're so hard to hit during this part now, because the queen doesn't want to move any faster. I'm like, girl, hurry up. There we go. Yo! Thank you, Len, for the gift sub. I am cooking. Once I hit my second phase, I'm cooking. May I ask you something? You have earned one question. And an honest answer? Perhaps. What is it you fear? Well, I'm about to pour cola into my glass, so the thing I'm fearing right now is that I spill and ruin my entire computer setup. That's a very serious fear. Oh, thank you, Ash. I am just filling my glass, so that's... Computer not thirsty. Computer does not need some coke. Thank you, Ash. I'm taking my sip. I need to hydrate in this weather. I'm okay, Johan. I'm pour some down the mic just for you. You insolent. Our time grows short. What do you fear? Losing who I am. A queen dethroned is a queen no longer, but a queen is all I have ever been. Is there nothing else for you to hold on to? What else could I possibly hold but the scepter? I'm sorry, for what it's worth. Now you must grant me a question in return. What am I to you? A mere challenge? A plaything? Not a mere challenge, the ultimate one. The darkness I must breach. My dance partner. All this time I've studied your motions to match them step for step. Whatever you see your role as, you've pursued it as I have mine. For that, I think of us as equals. Understood. Say hi to your mom. Yo, I did it! I did it! Are you proud of me, Bug Boy? Just for you. Oh. Were they doing worse? Maybe they were doing worse. They might be getting tired. I think they were doing worse. Oops, that's my bad. What happened? You should know that part by now. I got distracted. It's fine. I'll focus harder this time. Ayo! What is the point in climbing? Oh, I am locked in because of Sippy. So true. What else could I hold but the scepter? What about the hero's hand? Question mark? What is the point in climbing up when another mistake could bring you down at any moment? Taking a zip? I may not want to forever crawl at your feet, but I've no need to linger on your throne either. You haven't made it seem all that appealing. Wait, hold on, I'm taking a zip! I'm fighting one-handed. I think the zippies are a detriment this time. Yeah, pastas. That's what I've been doing for a large chunk of the weekend. But we're actually through the worst of it now. Yesterday it stormed really badly. Today it's still very hot, and then tonight it's going to storm again, and then starting tomorrow it should be a bit more bearable. There is no more point in playing pretend. I'm going to die, yes? We all do sooner or later. No shame in that. You must be pleased. I'm curious. It is now you who stands in the face of the inevitable. What will you do? I will give it my all. You shall not see me go down without a fight, but with my head held high. Only the strongest version of you may have the privilege of defeating me. You truly never change. Would you show me how to do it? How to rise from the ashes? You've seen me. I don't know what else to tell you. Come at me then. Burn for me one more time. One more time. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Your reign of terror ends today. Yes. I can feel a new sensation in my heart. It's failing. From defeat comes change, yes? Now that my reign ends, what binds me shall be gone. You may have changed already. Those aren't words you would have said before. Rest easy now. You can let go. Damn, and they didn't even kiss. That's homophobia during Pride Month. Okay. Now let's look at these achievements. Wait, you know what? Let's look at the concept art first, because I'm curious. Oh my god! Look at the little ponytail on the first one. That's cute. That's really nice. That's really nice. Got an achievement for looking at all the concept art. How do I get out of the concept art? There we go. Yeah, let's look at these achievements. Lesbians will do anything but it. Yes, that's true. Achievements, oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, we already have 6 out of 8 achievements, so there's only 2 achievements left. Let's see, which ones are we missing? Okay, until next time. That's the ending we just got. Okay, so it looks like there's... no, because it looks like the achievement I got until next time is the achievement you get for completing the game, and it doesn't matter if you, It doesn't matter if you get the ending where... Apparently we were on the last one. We were on the last one. So if we had defeated the hero, we would have gotten the other ending, which is that the hero... Apparently, we'll try to get it in a minute, but it looks like the other ending that gives you the same achievement is just the hero giving up. If you defeat them one more time, they don't come back. Which is also pretty sad, actually, when you think about it. So what achievements are we missing? Okay. Okay, so the one achievement for never attacking the hero at all, never killing him. Let's do that one. That's a separate ending. So let's attempt that one. I don't know. I can try to get the true ending as well. No, not the true ending, but the ending where you defeat the hero. But I need to get good. I mean, it looks like the proper ending is the one we just got, but that the one where you defeat the hero during the last run is also just like a proper ending, because that's the one you get. You also get the same achievement for, the one for completing the game. Okay. Okay, so now we just don't attack him. This might take a while. He looks so unsure of himself. He doesn't know what's happening. What's wrong? I can tell you're not putting your heart to this. You can tell I'm not putting my heart to this. Is it the fact that I haven't attacked you a single time? You're not even trying, are you? I have no need of your pity. I'm done. Oh, she changed her mind. I had to come back. I had to see if you're willing to try again. I'm here because I wish to battle you. Would you return that respect? Preposterous. You do not deserve respect. I will earn it if you give me an honest chance. Come at me. No. No, I don't think I will, man. I'm just like opening the window while this is happening. This is not an honorable duel. If you're tired of life, I have no purpose here. Goodbye. Okay. Yeah, I like how they keep coming back. You're not what I expected. I guess that eternal reign of yours has tired you out. I just have to get this over with, unceremonious as it feels. I will not grace you with my attention. You really should, else you'll die. I am not here to play games with you. Fine, stand there then. Let this be the end of your cold and callous dynasty. I can't even move back and forth. Oh, she's doing a lot more damage. Okay, we got an achievement called Pacifism. Try a different perspective. So I guess that's also one of the endings. And then the other ending would be if you killed the hero during your last run, which we can try. And then there's one more achievement. Let's see. Oh, no, it looks like the last achievement is for the other ending. I think. Is that what I'm getting from this? Oh yeah, the Permanence of Death achievement. Okay. Yeah, okay, never mind. The last achievement, yeah, the last achievement is for defeating the hero, but I guess you get, I guess you get the achievement for getting the ending, regardless of which of the two other endings you get. And then this is an additional achievement you get if you get the ending where you kill them. But by the looks of it, going by these guides, it's significantly harder. Let's see if we can do it. I'll give it a shot. The hero must be killed 16 times. Because there's 16 loops, that makes sense. Dialogues don't affect the ending, so that's fine. Death traps, no. This guide is very confusing. Okay. Okay. Let's see if this tactic works. We're gonna try this tactic. We'll see. You might have death trips. But let's try. Let's try. 1 cent for death trips. Let's try. $2 for death trips. That's a total of 3 cents for death trips. A free cat for death trips. That's a good bargain. 3 cents and a cat for death trips. Your reign of terror ends today. My reign is eternal. A weakling like you cannot dream to overthrow me. So you claimed. Let's go. Did I not destroy you mere moments ago? Yeah, I'm not quite satisfied with that. You would return from the dead for another taste of my maze. Go on then. It will look good in it will look good in a deeper shade of red. Your reign of terror ends today. My reign is eternal. How many times must you hear me say it? Thrice you have felt the meaning of absolute rule. How many more will it take? I don't know about absolute. With the right timing, that swing can be avoided. Ha! Pure chance. Try dodging one of these. $3 a quarter, a cat, and a bonbon. Alright, not a pushover. Finally, your boasting ceases. Might as well skip it. This could take a while after all. Oh, I can grind you to pace swiftly enough. One lucky sidestep does not change that. Not just the one, no. $3, a quarter, a cat, a bonbon, and a kiss. If I keep going, I'm gonna get like actual money for playing death trips. So it's indeed impossible to avoid that. It's indeed possible to avoid that attack. I just have to look out for the follow-up. I am not here to be tested. I am the ruling queen of this world. You have been so far. Gutsy words from one whose guts decorate my floor. Haha, gutsy. See what she did there? You should respect your betters. Oh, I have plenty of respect for you and your might. I wouldn't be here otherwise. Would like a little bit more. Oh my god, I miss Panera. There is no Panera in my country. It's the worst. Somewhere next week, I'm going to try and make a copycat recipe that I found online. And I'll let you guys know if it works out. I can do this. How come you kept going after my first strike? What can I say? You've taught me how to take a hit or two. If you are determined to stick around, I will gladly teach you how to stay down. That, I'm afraid, might be a skill beyond me. If you wish, your suffering shall be twofold. It's a sandwich place specifically, and they make really good sandwiches that I like. But they're only in America. What do you think of the short bow? I picked it up from a chest in the gatehouse. It makes a little difference, and the might I was born with still makes you pale in comparison. If only I could be tickled to death, your new toy would serve you well. You jest, but these tiny hits keep building up. Your persistence is remarkable, but it only serves one purpose. To pleasure me with easy victories, I must thank you for your efforts. Perhaps I can introduce you to the pleasure of working for what you want for once. Tch, work is for the peasantry. Ah, out of your reach then. Ayo. Hero is gonna pleasure her? Okay. I mean, the game never told us why she is the Dark Queen. She might be really problematic, and it's really bad that we're rooting for her. Let's go. Another round, another chance at new tactics. Another round of work for the peasant. Surely this yields no pleasure for you. Challenging the sorceress queen who rules this world with an obsidian fist. This is most exciting. Oh, how wonderful for you. You get to be the scrappy daredevil facing impossible odds. Perhaps I may not have an exciting time playing the hero, however I get to kill you. Your odds are, after all, impossible. I appreciate the flattery, but it does not get you anywhere. Right, let me show you what will. New dialogue. Well, we can try some new... That's the other upside of playing the game again, right? We get to explore some new dialogue. Yeah, she was always a queen, but she could have been a nice queen. But for some reason, she's a dark queen. So why is she a dark queen? What has baby girl done? Oh my God. Fucking die. Thank you. Good spar. I need to keep in mind how far you can reach with that dash. I could dodge your attacks if you pose me any threat. With ease. Sure. But what would be the point? I am the Dark Queen of Mortholme, the butcher of 1,000 usurpers, impervious and undefeated. For now. Mouth off all you like, I know the truth of you. A fool who died to my first strike. No matter how many times you return, you cannot threaten me. If you're not as a person as much as a natural law. If I'm honest, she's always been queen, just like gravity has always existed. That makes sense. Better than the most powerful being in this world, you have the wildest imagination. It helps me keep going. Excuse me. Sometimes they annoy me. A Game Pass is a bit like having a library card, but for video games, as I understand it. How quiet. It is a bit like a subscription service. Like games become part of like the Xbox Game Pass, or they fall out of it. And any game that is part of the Game Pass, you can play while having the Game Pass. But just like on Netflix, sometimes they take games like away from Game Pass. Like a game can stop being part of the Game Pass, which is kind of annoying. I mean, it's how it is. It's like Netflix, you say, but PlayStation. It's like the same how on like, yeah, PlayStation also has it. They're called PlayStation Plus or something, but it's the same thing. But yeah, it has the same downside that Netflix has, in that you might get like a Game Pass and be playing a specific game, and after a few months the developers might decide to not offer it as part of the Game Pass anymore, just like how Netflix takes down shows and stuff. So that's like the big downside of not, you don't own the game. How quiet. Sorry about the wait. I thought you gave up. Never. Entire armies have done less to disturb the silence of my domain. You didn't miss me then? Of course not. All I miss is my throne. Of course, you must get back to your busy life of solemn sitting. I shall try my best to finish aggravating you in a timely manner. That's conversion rates for you. I mean, it's still 10 bucks technically. Like, it's still 10 bucks for 10 euros. But it's worth a very different amount in where you live, right? It's like how Sin will the person who drew the emotes, we love Sin. It's like how Sin will be like, oh no, like, I can't take 20 bucks for like a full color art because like 20 bucks pays like rent. Not literally like that, but basically like that. Like, Sin will feel guilty about asking for like 20 bucks for a fully rendered art piece because it's the conversion. It's, you know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. It's the difference between like a straight conversion and buying power. Like for me, Sin is like, oh, like 20 bucks. I'm like, 20 bucks is nothing. Like 20 bucks, it's not okay. Maybe let me rephrase that. I don't want to say 20 bucks is nothing. But it's like 20 bucks. If I pay 20 bucks for a full color commission, I feel like I'm getting a pretty cheap commission because commissions are regularly like 3 or 4 times as much. 20 bucks for a full color commission is like really, really, really affordable. And exactly, like Lena's saying, like 20 bucks is how much I pay to go like get fast food. I pay 20 bucks a week probably on like food and snacks that I get, like to eat at work and lunch and stuff. I probably pay more than 20 bucks a week for like food. While for Sin, they feel like really guilty asking me for 20 bucks for a commission because for them 20 bucks legit in terms of buying power, it can like basically pay their rent for a whole week or for 2 weeks. And that's like that's what's the fucked up thing about conversion and economy is, right? I've given Sin has been like sometimes like, like it's okay, you can just give me like 10 euros or 20 euros for like this commission, and then they'll give me their PayPal and I'll just send them like 50 euros and they'll be like, what the fuck? What are you doing? Like, that's so much money. And I'm like, no. Like, it is a lot of money, but like, it is an amount of money I would be willing to spend on a commission. You know what I mean? You don't need to undersell your commissions because money is worth less in your country. This thing's pretty sweet, don't you think? A blessed sword, I take it. You cannot prove your point with that, even if it was theoretically capable of vanquishing me. Are you really improving yourself, or is this a mere lucky break? Not that lucky, the sword was hidden in a waterfall guarded by a colossal revenant. Really, it was thanks to the practice I've had with you that I managed to finally claim it. How very kind of you to credit me while off on your whimsical little adventure. Why don't you do the same? Go see what's out there, what you might gain. Hi. I can't pronounce this word again. Ludicrous? A ludicrous suggestion. How could I? What could I possibly gain? This is who I was made to be. These are the powers I was given. Huh, you're stuck as you are forever? I rule forever as a deathless tyrant. It's a thing that cannot change. If you were to fall, would that be the end of it? You couldn't return, not as an undying queen? I would refuse to fall. You might ensure my victory. It has since... my might ensures my victory. It has since the very beginning. If might is all we're measuring, is all that matters in this world, my world, that's what you must prove. I don't know why, for some reason, I stopped being able to read for the length of that conversation. Come on. There you go. Oh, speaking though of Game Pass, there's been this whole thing. Sorry, not to talk about negative stuff while we're playing a fun game. But there's been this entire, like, thing that's been going to court in Europe. I don't know if this is the same in America. But basically, they wanted to make a law that developers couldn't rescind a digital product. Because Steam already internally has this rule, right? Yes. Like, Steam already internally has this rule where if a developer kicks a game from Steam, you can still, like, install and play it. They're not allowed, because you paid for the game, right? Like, say you buy a game and you pay 40 or 50 bucks for it. It wouldn't be fair if a couple of months or whatever later, it, like, they pull it from the store and you couldn't be able to play it. Like, that's fucked up. It's fucked up that you can pay for something and they would be able to take it away. Steam already doesn't allow this, but they wanted to make it a full-on law that it's not allowed, but the law did not pass. The law got rejected, so rip. And again, this game was rigged from the start. You only need to win once, while I must beat you every time. Funny you say that. Early on, I too thought it rigged, but in your favor, eternal reign and all. Yet you kept playing. Your victory was inevitable, but so is mine. Yeah, it didn't pass, which really sucks. I wanted it to pass because I think it's a good law. It's fine in the sense that, like I said, Steam still has this rule for itself by manner of speaking. So as long as you're buying games on Steam, you're somewhat protected in this regard. But it will affect multiplayer games because developers are not legally obliged to keep servers up or, like, stuff like that. And if you buy a game digitally in any other way, then it can technically be taken from you, basically. They also was saying that games need to always be playable. So, like, if it's an online game like Valorant, if it loses popularity, the company could just close servers and then the game is dead. Yes, exactly. Like, you can't sell a product and then make it so that the person who paid money for it isn't able to access or use it anymore. I think Game Pass under this law would be, like, would still work like that. Because technically you own the subscription and not the game. But it means that if you do buy a game properly, that they can't take it from you anymore. Yeah, you can play OG Overwatch even though I laid $60 for it. Exactly. It's when you think about it, it's really fucking weird. And, like, really, that shouldn't be allowed. And it doesn't surprise me that more and more people have been, like, opting to go for physical releases and for physical media. Like, DVDs are back in trend right now. People want to get Blu-rays and DVDs. Because, like, my mom is that kind of person who doesn't buy DVDs anymore. She's like, oh, it's fine, like, everything is on streaming these days. But there are definitely movies that are not available on streaming anymore. So then you hold on to the DVD or you need to pirate it. Which, like, it's fine. Because I like pirating things. Don't ban me, Twitch. But you know what I mean? Oof, that was brutal. Would have been better for you to stay away. Do not see any of this. Yours is a heart that believes in change. You think that if you try hard enough, you can challenge natural order itself. Wrong. The only reward for pushing your limits is further failure. What you saw when pushing mine was a cruel face of my truth. Unchanging, unjust, unkillable. Your valiant fight brings you only meaningless suffering. Against the might of the status quo, your efforts do not matter. This is the full extent of my power. This is where your quest ends. Soon, I think. The end will come soon. You've shown me the true extent of your power. Thank you. I'm honored to be deemed a worthy opponent. You. Was that your goal all along, to see me at my worst? You unrelenting masochist? I'll take that too as a compliment. You know, no physical release is bad. You know what's also bad? I saw this game the other day. They were doing a quote-unquote physical release. And then it was revealed that the physical release is just like a box. Like, you get a box. And then inside the box, the game's box, is a code to download the game digitally. So, they called it a physical release. So they could charge extra money for it. And you would get like a little box, like old school, like how you used to buy games. And it would have, I think, some other merch, like a poster, and like a little keychain or something. But the game itself did not come on a disc. There was just a download code in the box. So you still run into the same issue that if the developers spooled it, like it doesn't even save you from the issue we were talking about, that no matter what happens, you always at least have the game. Because if the developers pool the servers or like pool the download and make it so you can't download it anymore, even with your code, yeah, then you're fucked. It's ridiculous. Okay, now I need to avoid using attack 2. Because apparently if you don't use an attack against the hero, he doesn't know how to fight it. So one of the advices for getting to the end of the game was to never use the second attack. And then you at least have, like, unless you are, like, really in a pinch, then you can at least, like, surprise him with that, which I think is very funny. I am undying. Ah, bread. Tasty, tasty bread. The game industry... Okay, but the game industry is fucked, but the game industry is also a little bit not fucked, because did you see... I was talking to Bugboy about this yesterday. Did you see that guy from... who runs, like, the Epic Store, who was, like, so upset because Steam says if you use generative AI while making your game, you have to disclose it. Tim Sweeney, right? Yes. On Steam, if you use generative AI in your game, you have to disclose it. You can still sell the game, but it has to be on the store page. And if you are caught with a game that has generative AI in it, and you didn't disclose it, then you will be kicked off Steam, and like for good. You won't be able to release any of your games on Steam anymore. And that's good, right? Yes. And it's so funny because the Epic CEO, Tim Sweeney or whatever his name is, he was like so upset, and he did his whole interview. He was like, but if we tell people that we use AI, then they don't buy our games. So how are we supposed to earn money? It's like being branded. He compared it to the fucking Scarlet E. I'm like, first of all, that's a story about misogyny, so don't make that fucking comparison. You are not fucking branded with the scarlet letter. You know what I'm talking about? We're talking about the Epic CEO who was very, very sad because Steam said if you use AI in your game, you have to disclose it. And bro compared it to the Scarlet Letter, which is a historical piece of fiction which is very much about misogyny, and about the historical suffering of women. So, you know, that's a good look for you to do as a cis-het man. People not wanting to buy your games because you used the plagiarism machine definitely is comparable to the suffering of women in society, but A+ for that one. But also just, I don't know, there was just something very funny. it's just something very, very funny about him. Like, basically, like, you know, that meme that's like, you are so close to getting it. When somebody says something and you're like, you're so close to getting it. That's basically what it feels like, because he was like, no, if we tell people that we use, like, AI in our games, generative AI in our games, then they don't buy them anymore, and it takes away our ability to make money with a game that we, like, made with generative AI to save money. It's like, you're so close to getting it. You're so close to getting it. You know what I mean? It is made of unbecoming emotion. It is made of emotion unbecoming of my dignity. You should not be proud of bringing it out. That's also new text. You're ashamed of it. Perhaps you are lucky enough to find golden swords and droll comebacks wherever you push to, but you are naive to expect beauty in all that lies at its limits. And mine is a dead end. Nothing but failure awaits you here. Failure, you're right. I'll fail, just like I did when we first met. But do you remember what happens next? Come, feed me with failure, show me your moves, one by one I'll figure them out. And now we never use the second attack. In our, like, other form. Good luck with your shop. It's just very simple. It's very, very, very simple. If you as a developer want to use generative AI in your game, you can. And then you also have to bear the what's it called? Like, you have to bear the consequences. You don't get to make a game with generative AI and then be upset when people don't want to buy it. That's the bet you made for yourself. Hollow Knight is cheap for how much content it has. There's a few games that are really, really cheap for how much content they have. And then there's a lot of games that are really, really expensive for how much content they have. Yeah, it's like, I don't know if respect is the right word. Not to sound too overly harsh, but I don't think I really respect anybody who uses generative AI. But I do respect the fact that if you do use generative AI in your game and you're just upfront about it, you're just like, we'll take the L because there are people who are not gonna buy it because of that. That's fine. It's respectable behavior, I suppose. Compared to people who either don't disclose it, or, you know, people like some developers who, like, they disclose it, and then when people get upset about it, they do the whole, like, no, but it's not that bad, and this and that move that some developers have started. Just own up to it. Like, just embrace it. Just say, like, if you don't want to buy it for this reason, then you don't buy it for that reason. You know what I mean? Don't try to make excuses for yourself. People that use it are genuinely stupid, though. Also, I'm heading out. Have fun with nagging all the AIs. Bye, bug boy. Does it even matter how I fight? You outgrow everything I throw your way. Perhaps you need to change up your tactics. This is all I have been given. There's nothing to change. You are the only one here given the opportunity. Maybe this is a tip that if you, like, not use an attack, he doesn't know how to fight it. So we're trying to not use the second attack, because that's the one that they recommended you keep in your back pocket for an emergency. Look, there's nothing wrong with having used generative AI in the past, especially before, like, you know, everything happened. I fully admit that way, 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 way back, I very briefly did experiment or, like, play with those, like, fucking character AI bots that let you like talk to a fictional character. When they like just came out and I didn't know jack shit about generative AI, I was like, oh, this is like interesting. You like type to them, it's like a chat bot, but of a fictional character. That's like a fun concept. And then you learn about it, you're like, oh, you know what I mean? But I definitely think we have come to a point where like it's almost impossible not to know. If you are still like genuinely using generative AI without being aware of all the ethical, moral dilemmas and all the like environmental issues, copyright issues, etc., 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 I feel like you've kind of been living under a rock. I don't like saying that because I don't know why this stream has gotten weirdly serious. I don't like saying that because may I ask you something? You've earned one question and an honest answer, perhaps. Hold on. Hold that thought. What is it you fear? You insolent. Our time grows short. What do you fear? Being left behind, surpassed, discarded. You will be if you never move on. I have no intention of getting stuck here. There's nowhere in this world for me to move on to. I'm sorry, for what it's worth. Now you must grant me a question in return. We'll lighten the mood. I'll finish my thought, but I'll do it in a light way, and then we'll lighten the mood. The way I was gonna finish my thought is, I don't like being the person who's like, oh, like, how can you not know about that? Because I don't know about anything at all times. That's what I was going to say. I'll lighten the mood with that one. I feel like 99% of the time, maybe it's because I'm neurodivergent and chronically online, but 99% of the time I go to work and the people, my coworkers, will just be talking about like some celebrity gossip, and I'll just be like, what? Who? What? Huh? 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 What? Somebody on the news the other day, I think yesterday or the day before that, was talking about Katy Perry, and they were like, Katy Perry, who, of course, we all know Katy Perry is currently together with Trudeau, the former Prime Minister from Canada. And I was like, huh? What? We're talking about how sometimes people think, like, this is obvious information, but it's not obvious to everybody. Like, I know who Katy Perry is, and I know who Trudeau is, the former Prime Minister of Canada. But I didn't know they were in a relationship. And I liked that the news said that, like, it was a very obvious thing. They were like, of course, Katy Perry is together with Trudeau. And I was like, what? Katy Perry... Len, we're trying to lighten the mood, Len. We're trying to lighten the mood. We're trying to lighten the mood. Sometimes people just, like, don't know very obvious things, is what I'm saying. We will not elaborate on what Katy Perry might or might not have done, okay? With that nun. We will not elaborate. Until I was, like, 20, I did not know, like, that M&Ms, like, you know how you have peanut M&Ms? And then you have M&Ms without peanuts in them. They're just like chocolate all the way through. And for some reason, I did not conceptualize that those were both M&Ms. So whenever I ate an M&M that didn't have a peanut in it, I was like, oh, it's a malfunctioning M&M. I would be like, oh, something happened at the M&M factory and they forgot to put peanuts in this one. So all of that to say that sometimes people just are a little bit dense. I love peanut M&Ms. They're like one of the best candy. I think peanut M&Ms are one of my favorite candies. I genuinely thought that an M&M without a peanut inside it was like a factory issue. Like they ran out of peanuts in the M&M factory. But they were like, guys, we just have to keep making M&Ms. We'll just do it without peanuts today. They aren't. They aren't as good because the peanuts are delicious. What are you? What are you? What makes you so special that you may journey beyond these walls? Huh? I don't know. It never occurred to me to doubt. I should try. Understood. I thought they were gonna explain why this guy is immortal, but I guess they won't. I'm actually very curious about that. Like, they at no point they explain why this guy keeps coming back. I don't read packaging. Who reads okay, real question. Who reads packaging for real? Unless you have an allergy and you're looking for like allergy information, who is reading packaging? Oops, that's my bad. There's yet fight in me. Watch yourself. Yeah, I got too cocky. Won't happen again. You cannot know that. Perhaps fate is on my side after all. And I'll fight her too. Ayo, fate is a woman. Spoken like a true champion of fools and mortals. Thank you. I mean, I read the brand name when it's important, but like, or I just recognize the brand from the rest of the packaging, but I'm not like out here reading the packaging. Like the fucking ingredients. Oh god. Oh god. Welp. No, I could not keep up with you. Not as you are, not after you made me grow into what I've become. Rest easy now, linger on through the mark you left on me. Yeah, it's the final few phases are pretty hard. I wish they had like, I understand why they don't. Maybe that would kind of defeat the purpose. But I kind of wish they had like a save point or a way to just like go right into the final phase. Because I'm not replaying the entire game again just to get that other ending. I'll just watch it on YouTube. But it would be nice. It would be nice if they had a way to like just load in the final phase of the battle. So there is a sort of phrase that goes, "Get your mail out of your mailbox," and what it means is you got your bathing suit bottoms up your butt. First time I heard that phrase, I was so confused. I was swimming at my house. My aunt told me that, so I ran to check the mail. When I came back, all the adults were wheezing with laughter. I was just like, there was no mail, before they calmed down enough to explain what the phrase meant to me. That's cute. That's very cute. I like that. That's a good phrase. You can have a round of death trips. What languages are available? English, Spanish, Spanish Latin American, French. I don't know what language that is. Gallego, Italian, Portuguese, Brazilian, Polish, I think, Turkish. It's a lot of languages. I'm gonna quickly follow the devs because I really enjoyed this. This was a really good game. Maybe? I don't think that's how you write that though. Is it? Galaco language. Galician? Oh, it's very similar to Spanish. It's also Latin American. It's mainly spoken in Galicia, a community located in northwest Spain, where it is the official language along with Spanish. The language is also spoken in some other areas of Spain, as well as Galician migrant communities in Latin America, in Argentina, Uruguay, and Puerto Rico, sometimes the United States, Switzerland, or elsewhere in Europe. So yeah, it's like it's related to Spanish. It's like almost like it says here. It's like almost like a Spanish dialect, except it like it originates in the 13th century, so it has evolved quite differently from Spanish. That's interesting. I'm assuming that might be like where the devs are from, because they have a lot of different Spanish options, so they might They might include it because they have like people who worked on the game who speak those languages. I'm just very quickly gonna follow the developers and the publishers because I want to see what else they come out with. I really, really like this. It was a really, really good game. It's good. It's good to search things. It's good to learn. I love learning. Like genuinely, I so often I just like pull up a Wikipedia page when I see a word of something that I don't understand or whatever. Just pull up a Wikipedia page. I love that for me. I love learning random things. Okay, let me see. Where do I have dev trips? I have a download somewhere. I have it like permanently downloaded on my game. On my what's it called? On my computer. Because I feel like you guys are just gonna keep asking about it every like few streams. So I might as well not delete it from my computer. Where is it though? Where is it? I can't find it. Hello? Oh, there it is. It is the perfect game, that's true. Blackjack. There's a few games that like there's a few games that allow chat interaction for Twitch that allows viewers to like do a bunch of stuff that alters the game or interacts with the game. I think we should do some of that. Where is Dev Trips? Come on, OBS. There we go. I couldn't find it. It was hidden from them. You could make it a donation goal. Donate 3,000 bits, you get Dev Trips at the end of the stream. That's funny. Cult of the Lamp has that, you just never turn it on. I know. I found out too late. And then I just didn't remember. October 31, 2008. Inspector M. James is in a hunt for a serial killer called Lady Death. The last victim of this dreadful criminal was found in this cheap hotel where Lady James is currently investigating. I never get over this fucking typo in the opening, by the way. James by gender. Unfortunately for the inspector, the murderer is still there. Minecraft mod that connects to Twitch. Good thing I'm never gonna play Minecraft. The lore of this game is so good, so deep. Truly some of the deepest lore I've ever seen in a horror game. Len. Lady Death. Never gets old. Never gets old. Even funnier when I'm sick. So funny. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna cook some dinner. Thank you for popping by, even though it was a bit of a short stream this time. I still had a lot of fun, and we can mark that one off from the suggestion box, which is good, because we really need to start getting through the suggestions. Oh, Missy jump scare. Hi, Missy. I love you very much. Love you all so much. I'm gonna make hamburgers, I think. I have some leftover cheddar, and I have some leftover burgers. So I think, even though it's pretty hot, it's going to be a burger night. Kingdom Hearts. Oh boy, that's terrifying. I don't even... Is that even on Steam? Is that not like a console exclusive? Block is not in the suggestion box, because I was looking in there earlier today, and I would have remembered if it was in there. Oh, that's good. That's nice. We like a good board. Anyway, love you guys so much. Have a really, really good time. I'll probably see you again on Tuesday, I'm thinking. But I don't know what we'll play yet, so it will be a surprise for you and for me. Love you all very much. Keep it chill, keep it cold if you're in the heat wave like me. And if you're in the heat wave next week, because you're not in the heat wave right now, my condolences. Love you guys very much. Bye. Mwah!